Hello, my name's Lisa. Just looking out there, big bee's just gone by. I'm hot. I don't know about you, I'm hot. It's been cold for a couple of weeks and now all of a sudden it looks like we're going to have a heat wave for 2 days. I'm a little bit ahead because I film things in little groups when I have time. So this is, where are we now? Shall I say what day it is? Where are we? 8th, 9th, 10th, is it? 10th or 11th of June. So that'll show you. Hot. Nice though, nice. Got the doors open and I've been looking at all the buzzy bees, but I've had my blanket across my knees and my cardi on, and now all of a sudden the heat has just rolled in. So I'm in a state of undress. I do hope I don't show anything. Right, people, been a bit off my game. We've had a little bit of upset in the family. Jeff's mum's not been well. And it sort of knocked us all for 6 a little bit. She's on the mend, she's doing well. But big decisions are having to be made, and it's all a bit grown up, and it has taken it out of us a little bit. So all my grand plans for what I was going to do, gone off the boil a little bit, gone off the boil. I'm not really able to sit and concentrate on anything. So with that in mind, I did manage to do these. Do you remember? I said it was going to be the start. I won't show you shouldn't show you the chart, should I? Remember I told you I was going to, where is it, Shall? There. I was going to do it as a front of a book. Well, I haven't really had the chance to talk to Jeff to say, could you please cut me some board? So the books haven't happened, but look, I've done the front. That cheeky, isn't it? Just got to do a bit back stitch on it. Well pleased with that. Have done, this is the front of Roxy Stitchery. I did say I was going to take that caravan out and put that house in. But what I've ended up doing is putting, this is fun, isn't it? That house in with that sort of mushroom and trees. And from the other page, a totally different project, I've used the flowers from that. Flowers from that. Yeah. So I've done a right old mash-up, but I'm really pleased. So that's going to be the front cover of my Roxy Journal of Stitchery. So I am moving forward. But then things all went a bit, and I just wanted to do small things. So I started going through my old magazines and just pulling out little tiny weeny icons and just stitching them for no other reason other than it was very therapeutic. Look, that's the little camper van from that set and the little house, and that was a little something and a little something. Where was the long one? Oh, I lost one already. There was one with a parrot. Well, that's gone. No, it isn't. No, I've got that. That was... Oh, I'm in the right old searchy mood, aren't I? That was... That one, as near as I could do it. I sort of did that. I'm showing you the chart. You're not supposed to do that. They tell you off, don't they? Don't look. Forward that bit. See? I don't know. Near enough. The essence of... I need to do a little bit more back stitching on that one. But I just started doing little bits. Oh, some more. And some more. A little parrot. For no other reason other than. And when I was just having a little sort out, look, Steve, look. Clean though, nice clean new bra. I struggle with the idea of doing slow stitch. I want to do it, but I don't think I'm clever enough, because when I did slow stitch 20 years ago, I bought a pack of random stuff and I stitched this beautiful. And my husband said, "Oh, you're making dishcloths now." I don't think he was trying to be funny, but if he was, it hurt. So now I just think dishcloth, dishcloth. So it's put me off. But I found this. I, obviously, back in the annals of time, and I've done my research and found where these fabrics are from. This is sort of 2018, 2020. If that ain't slow stitch, I'd like to know what is. Were they called snippet rolls back in the day? Where you just put all your bits on. And they attached them to big cotton balls. Look, that's why I've got a fascination with those salve edges. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? See, I like all that. Big. Quite long. A couple of metres long. Look. But there's something of the unfinished about it. See, I thought I'd finished it. It goes on and on and on. Look. And then I thought, wouldn't it be fun to stitch these little bits onto it in a jolly way? I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to leave it tatty or just, cut it and stitch it on. I thought that could be fun. There we go. That's another project, isn't it? So all these little bits that I've done just sat quietly. I'm going to stitch on. I've got to do back stitch on them yet. And I've got to stitch them on, and I thought that'd be quite fun. We'll watch that. We'll watch that develop. That's a nice quiet thing I can do, which doesn't take up too much huff, because my mind won't fit to a project. Still haven't received, in the video I did when I was sat in the garden and I showed you that book, and I said to you that I was going to purchase, and that was ages ago, wasn't it? Last heatwave. I said to you I was going to purchase that one. Look at my horrible fingers. That one I was going to, well, the very next day, I sent that off in the post. Still hasn't arrived. They're wonderful. They are a lovely company. They're very kind, they're very generous, they're very nice, but good Lord are they slow. But I think they do it for the magazine, which is distributed worldwide. So they got a job. So I think it was about 2 weeks ago they said, yes, it's cleared, everything's fine, everything's great, but you just, you have been dispatched. Well, then you got to sort of wait for it to go through the snail system. But, I think it's a lovely service that you can buy this magazine, buy a kit with all the bits. It comes with the right size Ada. It comes with all of the threads, comes with a needle, and you've got the chart here. I think it's brilliant. I love it. Such a reasonable price. It's just you do have to wait. So sometimes when your juices are like all fired up and then you sort of, it hasn't arrived. But they are saying on the tracker, keep my arm fester, they are saying on the tracker that it's tomorrow. So when that comes, I shall show you in all of its glory. That'll be nice. But no, I've been waiting for that to sort of get my teeth into, and I don't want to start something until I do, because I know that's all I'm going to want to do. Right, so that's that. Also, I did that. I thought that was quite sweet. There was, I don't know what magazine, is it in this one? Shall I just see if it's in this one? I don't think it is. It was just round cats. And well, I'm not very good at doing round. No, it's not in this one. I'm not very good at doing round. So I squared them off. I was just going to sort of do a square, and then I just got excited. So I used the pattern and did it my way. I will show you, I will find that magazine in the next video or something and show you. Yeah, so that's good. So that's that. Then something terrible happened. While I was looking, while I was looking for little icons and things to do, I found this. Same magazine. I found these. Sorry if you don't like bugs. I do like bugs. I saw these. I thought, oh, they'll be fun. Oh, that's a bit of fun. Let's do that. Let's do that. Where are they? So I did them. So that's my take on them. That little one, and that little one, and that little one. Well, I liked that. I liked that. I like doing the bugs a lot because you're playing with colour. I did some more. Oh, can you hear that? Someone strimming. So I did that. I liked that. Wait, look. So I started making up my own. I started making my own ones up. And I've done some moths. Right. You see, I just got excited. It was nice because you can sit and you can do one to the completion in the evening. Then I just started playing with colours and I thought, oh, I'll do all their little arms and legs in one go. Then I started looking for charts. Oh, look at him. Stag beetle, isn't he lovely? So I'm doing stag beetle. Gorgeous, yeah. Got that off Pinterest. They do nice big pixelated charts and you can make them even bigger. Lovely. Very easy to use. Very easy to use. Oh, sorry, that's a bit saucy. Not, is it? Well, that blooming well, it ain't saucy, is it? Oh, shut up, Strimmer. It's been lovely today. All you've been out here is the little birds. You've been the noise of the bees in the poppies. They go as they go round and round. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So why are you doing? Why suddenly are we overexcited with beetles? Well, it's been a bit, as I said, been a bit tricky a few weeks. My husband came home from London. He said, come on, let's go and get a takeaway. So I hobbled around because my sciatica's been through the roof. Because I've had a little one on my own. Can you even hear me over that? Oh, we'll carry on. Only small gardens, it won't take long. And as we were going round for the curry, I saw a little beetle on the floor, a little stag beetle on the floor. So I said, oh no, he's on the floor. Leave him. He went, nothing to do with us. Because you know what I'm like, I will take it on and try to love it. So we got the curry anyway. On the way back, he's still on the pavement, isn't he? On his back. So I went, come on. He went, don't go near it. Don't touch it. Don't talk to it. Don't engage with it. Leave it alone. It's someone else's problem. Don't get involved. Because he knew I was going to scoop it up in a tissue and take it home. And look after it and revive it. But you can't. I think, don't they mate and then die? Lay their eggs and die, don't they? Well, it didn't look healthy anyway. So I just picked it up gently in a tissue and I went, here, George. Probably a female. Here, George. Don't aim it. He went, don't aim it. Don't engage with it. Don't talk to it. So of course, that's all I can think about is that poor little stag beetle, and I hope he died nice and calmly and what have you. But of course, beetles and that have been on my brain, haven't they, because of that. Oh, go round the... If you can hear that, that's the sound of it going round there, washing line. So yeah, beetles have been on my mind. But I almost got another little friend to look after. My neighbour across the way, she gets woodpeckers in her garden because she's a lot closer to the marsh. And she said to me that, oh, there was a baby woodpecker on the grass, and I tried to ignore it and let nature take its course and all of that. And she said, then I found it in a bucket and I had to hook it out of the bucket, and then I put it on the floor and walked away. But she was like, oh, poor little thing. Anyway, in the end, she said, it didn't look well, so she watched it for a day, and it was just sat on the lawn and no parent come anywhere near it. So at dusk, and they get foxes of just over their fence, you see, across the road, because on the other side of the street, it's just, their back garden is just fence and marsh. So so she scooped it up, put it in a box in the shed. It's like, anyway, next day, still alive, feeding it. It was taking the food. Next day, still alive. She thought, oh no, here we go. Anyway, she said at the end of the week she's going on holiday, and she thought, what can I do? Well, I know, I'll knock on Lisa's. I'll give her the box. She can look after the baby woodpecker. Well, I would, wouldn't I? So I went, oh. And she went, nah. She said it passed that night. She said it was never, all I did was prolong the agony. It's all we ever do when we try and help. But I told Jeff, and he went, no. Don't. I know. But a little woodpecker, little baby. I've never seen a baby woodpecker. I've seen a baby every bird, I think. Baby pigeons, they're the ugliest little things in the world. They're just, oh, they're so beautiful. I've never seen a baby woodpecker. So yeah, I nearly had my heart broken then, but like Jeff said, we've got enough on our plate at the moment. We do not need to start taking in heartbreak. So, these are those free, not free because you paid extra for the magazine, so it weren't free. These were the threads that came with the magazine, the glossy threads. They've been all right to use. They're a little bit like all glossy one, like that. It's just gone in a loop. Can you see it's just gone in a loop? They all do that, the glossy ones. They don't, they sort of stick. I don't know, they're like, and they come off the needle quite easily. And just see like that, it's a bit messy. They're not easy to work with, but they're easier than a lot of the things that I have worked with in the past. So it's such a shame they haven't put the name of it. I wonder, the people that do, see that's half of it, look. If I do that, it will look like a whole one. Look. They're beautiful. Well pleased with that. Yeah, it's Willow Fabrics are the ones that do the kits and all of that. I wonder if they might come out with a range and we can buy them, because I would, you know. I think they're lovely. Very good. I mean, look at that. They catch, I don't know if you'd be able to see. They really catch the light. Like that. So we've got this, aren't we? We're doing it. What are we going to do with it? Are we just going to do thousands and thousands of random beetles? Not that that's an issue, because that would be joyful. Oh, now we've finished trimming. Now we're hover mowing. It's at the back of us. Well, when I was looking at Pinterest for cross-stitch pixelated or cross-stitch beetles, doing my research, you put the name of the board in, don't you, where you can save all your Pinterest things. Well, and now we've got a plane going out. Oh, you'll think, where does she live? We've got a massive plane going over. Gosh, can you hear that? I think that's one of those ones that come from China. They come in at about 4,000 feet. They are massive planes. And they come into Bournemouth sort of 2 or 3 times a day. They're beautiful. You know, it's as low as you want them. Yes. So you have to create a name, don't you, for the board? And the name I created was, in my subconscious, was beetle quilt. So I thought, beetle quilt? Am I making a beetle quilt? So what I might do, and we're not going to plan it out, and we are not going to cut pieces out or anything like that. We're just going to see how long this beetle obsession takes to weed itself out. And then when we are left with a lot of beetles and, oh look, I've gone over there. When we're left with a lot of beetles and we don't know what to do with them, we'll think about it. But at the moment in my brain, I am thinking, especially the smaller ones, can be attached to a large hexagon. You know, the size hexagon for my green quilt? Attached to a hexagon and have the cross stitch. So you'll have cross stitch in all the, where I done the little fancy material, you could have the little beetles in all of the hexagons. I mean, it's going to take years, and it's one of those that just, it'll bring it out and bring it out and bring it out. And let's face it, once it's made, it's not going to be something that you're going to be able to use every day. It's going to be heavy, unwieldy, because this is quite sort of thick fabric. You're not going to, because my quilts, I've got my little Christmas quilt over me at the minute. I did have until I went boiling. I wash my quilts an awful lot, just cause. So it's not going to be something you can actually use. It's going to be more decorative. And I imagine the day it's completed and I go to look at this and drape it beautifully across the settee. The cat will throw up on it, won't it? And I'll be picking bits of blooming cat sick out of it. So, you know, I don't hold great great thoughts for the poor thing. It's going to take years. It's going to take billions of hours of effort and get thrown up over at the end of it. But it's just on my mind. It's just on my mind. So I want to do it. I'm going to do it. That's the plan. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? I think it'd be good. And it's probably going to... It might be nice if I do lots of beetles and then something else. I'll do lots of something else and then lots of something else. When we get together, it might be, like, in the end, it might be a nature quilt. That might be quite nice, mightn't it? Little naturey cross stitches. Might be fun. Or there might just be piles and piles and piles of half done cross stitch. No, we'll do something with it. Yeah, look, that's the little purple going in. Isn't it nice? Now I might do these in a few different colours because I've got the pattern now. I might do the like an all green one and an all pink one or something. And then these will probably lay across two. I would put 2 hexagons on and just lay that across the 2 hexagons. So, you know, I'm not trying not to be rigid. I'm trying not to say I must do this and I must do that, because as soon as I start putting restrictions on myself, I start taking the fun away, because it all becomes conforming to the boxes and not just having fun. So we're keeping it loose, we're keeping it fluid, and we'll see, we'll see what comes of it. And also, because I don't often have bare arms, because the old flabby bingo wing lady, but, oh, see, look, it does do that. That's really annoying. So seeing that I have got bare arms today, and I probably won't have bare arms, oh, that's got to come back out. Yeah, they are a bit of a faff. It's like, do you have trouble with metallic thread? That's horrendous as well, isn't it? That's worse, metallic thread. It's a little bit less bad than metallic. Right. Well, that's winding me up there, so I think I'll finish. Yeah, oh look, I've done it again. Right, I'll do that later. Seeing I have got bare, oh, the camera. Seeing that I've got bare arms today, and I don't normally have bare arms, shall I show you the healed tattoo? Bear in mind I had this done all in one go, in one sitting, which is why my sciatica is still bad. Shall I show you? Excuse breasty dumplings. So that's one. That's the other one. That's the bit that really hurt. He had a big canvas, didn't he, darling? And then that is the top bit that goes over the shoulder. Do you see? Big round. I'll lift it off. There we go, look. And it's different. You can see he'd never had done anything like that. He'd never done anything like that. Why would you? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you put that on yourself forever? I love that rose. Ain't it gorgeous? Well, it's probably not. Most people have said, ooh. Most people have got tattoos. They go, ooh, what's big? Ooh. Oh, it's not my cup of tea. That's what we normally. That's what people say. They go, oh, that's big. Oh, that's not my cup of tea. Oh, but it's very nicely done and very colourful. So that's that's sort of about as good as I've got so far. Ooh, it's big. But yeah, there we go. It's all raised up. It's healed. It's healed now. There's no flakes and bits coming off, but it's raised up. It feels like a peel-off sticker. That's what it feels like. If you were to touch it, you'd go, ah, she's joking. That's a peel-off sticker. It's raised. It's like in there. He's even put all of that has got a different colour in. The detail he put in, and I wanted it like that, like the colour hasn't filled in the full area. You see, the colour hasn't filled in the whole bit. And as for that, he didn't want to do that. He went, that looks like I really can't be bothered, and I've just done. I went, no, that's what I love. So it's sort of missed. It's like the see, like that little one there. It's like the pattern, the stamp has missed. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's made me so happy. Yeah. And now it's finished healing. I've calmed down with my whinging, because I did whinge. I did whinge terrible. Didn't hurt at all. I'd have 1,000 tattoos against one healing. The healing process is not fun, really not fun. But the actual doing it, only that bit hurt. That bit spicy. Yeah, there we go. I don't feel right not having me. I don't feel right. But it's hot. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's finished now, but now you're going to have the chop, and the raking, and then if it's so, we'll end. And the camera's all gone weird, isn't it? Excuse me, and that'll be the shot, won't it? That'll be the shot. Right, love you and leave you. See you later. Bye. Now I've got to try and press the button without looking at the button.